What's going on, YouTube family? My name is Warren. Welcome to Golden Wisdom Tarot. This is my channel, and I'm just so happy to have y'all back for another beautiful message. Right now I'm saging up the area and clearing my space. You know what I'm saying? Clearing my energy, and I'm gonna send some good energy your way. I'm gonna send some great energy your way. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but there's a lot of shit going on, like as far as like the energies, and there's a lot of heavy energy right now with this 8-8 portal coming up, and it's very important that we keep ourselves balanced during this time, and that we continue to trust ourselves and our intuition, and be able to analyze those thoughts that we have that aren't serving us anymore and throw those thoughts away. So today I'm going to get some tarot card messages to see what our spirit team and our angels and the Most High and Mother and Father want to say today. And I just thank everybody for being here. So let's get started. So what is the most important messages that you want your people to know at this time? What is the most important message right now? Okay. Okay, so the first three cards that came out were the Hope card. So, the Most High and our spiritual team wants us to know that there is a lot of hope. We need to like really, look at our lives and understand that, we have a lot of hope. You know what I'm saying, towards our future. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of hope towards our future, and also, the protection card came out. So, you are heavily protected at this time. You are heavily protected. Your hopes, your dreams, everything that you got, going on right now in your life, whatever that may be, is heavily protected right now. And the Most High also said that with this third card that came out is the Shadow Work card. So, during this time of the 888 portal, we want to make sure that, that we're really digging deep and going inside within ourselves, and really sitting with ourselves and really analyzing, what we're really doing, what we're really striving for, and with the shadow work, it's like looking at those darker parts of ourselves and seeing if we can, alchemize that and turn it into something that might be positive, which would be alchemy. You know what I'm saying? So this is a real time and a season for us to, be working on ourselves, working on those darker parts so that, we can become whole. And that's the number one part. We need to become whole. We need to become, able to be by ourselves and able to cultivate this hope, this joy within ourselves, and know that, whatever the enemy might throw our way, that we are protected. No matter what. No matter what, we are protected. The chosen ones out there, the ones that's, really God's children, that's really putting in that work, that's really doing what they're supposed to do, for the Most High and their spiritual team, you are heavily protected, man. You are heavily protected, and the Most High says you need to have a lot of hope. You need to have a lot of hope, and you need to know that, you know what I'm saying, they going to put in the work. All you got to do is put in the work. They say if you walk 2 steps towards God, He's going to run towards you. So let's take those first steps and show the universe that, You know, we ready for the blessings that is ready to bestow upon us. Let's see what other cards come out. Other messages do we have for you people? Yeah, so right. We got to continue to go with the flow. We have to continue to go with the flow. Go with the flow and use our imagination. Look at these beautiful cards coming out. It's time to use our imagination. You know what I'm saying? It's time to really, put together something that nobody's ever seen before. You know what I'm saying? So, continue to work on yourself. Continue to do those things. You know what I'm saying? Those practical exercises that you can do to continue to, ascend and, what am I going to say? Lift our vibration. We need to raise our vibration. You know what I'm saying? Raising our vibration, we have to do the things. We have to do that vocalization, those mantras that's going to help us, balance our chakras, so that, when we're working on this alchemy, trying to move that spinal fluid up the spine, up into the pineal gland, that when it comes up, through chakras that are cleansed and balanced, and that it doesn't destroy everything that in its path, because that's what it's going to do. It's going to come and it's going to change your perceptions. It's going to change your outside look on things. And if you're not ready for these, for this type of ascension, you know what I'm saying, it could lead to, psychosis, or, really going back into a dark place. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see if there's any more cards that the Most High wants to say out of this deck. Okay, so let's get this. We're going to look at the tarot cards and see what comes up, and to see if we verify these messages. Important messages for people to know at this time. Okay. So what I'm seeing here with the Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords with the World card is that you got a lot of people around you right now that you gotta watch out for. The enemy and his people, the enemy and all his fucking minions are attacking the chosen at this time. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta be on stealth mode. We gotta watch our backs, because people don't want the best for us right now. They want us to be in this Five of Cups energy. Lost, not knowing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to go into your higher self. They don't want you to accomplish, those goals that you set out for yourself, because they're too busy, projecting onto themselves what's inside them. But the Most High says, look, I gave you the world. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, like, there's nothing that they can do to stop your blessings from coming in. The Most High says continue to stand your ground and continue to protect yourself. We need to protect ourselves at this time, because the enemy is busy right now. The enemy is super busy right now, and he knows that the change is coming. He knows that the change is coming. So he's coming for the Most High's most precious soldiers. But guess what? You know me, man. I'm gonna keep rocking for the Most High, my spiritual team, and keep doing the things that I need to do for what I gotta do at this time. With the Most High is, leading me to do and helping the people, get this message across. So if you could continue to just trust yourself, trust that heart. That heart is going to point you in the right direction. The spiritual team is testing you right now. They're testing you. They're testing that heart to see if it's lighter than a feather. Continue to be the best person you can be. Continue to be the best person you can be. Is there any other message that you want your people to know from tarot cards, please? Any other messages? Yeah, man. So you mean like it's people around you right now, man. It's people around you trying to take your light from you, man. Trying to take you back into your old self and your old patterns again. They want because they don't want to grow, so they see somebody else growing, and it offends them. It offends them when they see somebody else trying to do better, trying to work on their demons and do the shadow work. And you know what I'm saying? The people that have hope, they don't want you to have hope. They want you in this Five of Cups energy with no hope. No hope. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. There's people around you right now, man. You need to change the people that you be around. You know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta be by yourself, it's cool. It's cool to be by yourself because that's where the Most High wants us at this time. You know what I'm saying? Because he's putting in those blueprints. He's opening up those DNA and activating all the powers that we need so that we can take over this planet again. What other messages do you want for your people right now? Okay, so it says loosen your grip. Loosen your grip. And it also says coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. So we might be going through some, addictions at this time. Things that are, some vices that we might have that is, helping us to, cope with life at this time. The Most High is saying that he wants you to loosen your grip on those things. He wants you to come back to yourself, you know what I'm saying, and come back to him. Let him in. Let him in. Because when you're intoxicated or you're using these, psych drugs and all this other stuff that is, not natural, that is not helping you, you know what I'm saying? He's saying that these are addictions that it's leading to us not being able to, hear the Most High in our spiritual team the correct way. And also, I got the Wait card. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. So we're at a time right now where we need to be patient. We need to be patient with ourselves, most and foremost, and be patient with the things that we're cultivating right now. That we got to have faith that, what we're cultivating is going to turn into beautiful flowers. You know what I mean? That's what we want. We want our work to bear fruit. That's how you can judge a man. You can judge a man by the fruit that he bears. You know what I'm saying? And that's an internal fruit that is the most important fruit to bear. Is that fruit that's unseen. Nobody can see. Nobody can't see the work that you put in. Nobody knows what you're doing behind closed doors. That's just between you and the Most High and your spiritual team. But like I said, if you're doing everything that you need to do, I guarantee you that things are being woven. Things are being done behind the scenes that you can't see. You know what I'm saying? Even though the stuff that we might be seeing might be seeming like it's, you know what I'm saying, maybe things falling apart, maybe things are great, you know what I'm saying? But we need to continue to, stay in a balanced energy. Okay. I want to get some more cards here. Ooh. Okay. So it says conclusions are within reach. And this is a full moon eclipse. So basically, with the conclusions are within reach is meaning that, you're closing out a cycle right now. You're closing out a cycle of, this Five of Cups energy and this Seven of Swords energy. That was your past energy that you were in. That was the past energy. The energy that you are in at this time is the will of fortune. Everything is coming to you. So, you're closing out these old cycles and new ones are starting to come in. And also the card that came out was the Prosperity Lies Ahead card. Prosperity lies ahead. So keep pushing, keep going. Your prosperity is going to be in your future, your near future is what I'm hearing. So your dreams need a practical plan. So you might need to, get some things in order, get some order or whatever dreams that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Your dreams need a practical plan. So you might need help from somebody that's in the same, that's doing the same thing that you are doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I said, we all need to help each other. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody else struggling or whatever they might do, even if it's their dream, whatever, if it's not, you're supposed to help that person bring that into fruition because we work together better than we do alone. We're supposed to be able to be a force to be reckoned with while we're by ourselves. But when we're with someone else or when we're with a group, I feel like, the power it just magnifies and intensifies and you're able to feel it more and things start to happen a little bit faster. So, if you could if you have a group that you want to get into that's helping you, with your plans, with your dreams, then I'm saying go for it. Go for it. The Most High and spiritual team are saying that we need to get a practical plan, so we need teamwork. We need somebody to help us out. We need to, write down different, small goals to accomplish, the big ones. Get some couple more cards here. Okay. Ooh. So the two cards that I got from the Starlight Frequency Oracle was the number 18, the Way Shower. The Way Shower. That's who you are. You are the Way Shower. You know what I'm saying? And the Way Showers are starting to come together. They're starting to, vibrate on the same frequency. This is why you might see, different tarot readers that say basically the same message because we're all on the same frequency. We're all here, saying the same message. It's just different, shades of light. So with the Way Shower, it says you are guiding others by living in alignment with your true, authentic self. Remember to shine your light and lead by example. So shine your light, lead by example. That means that we have to show others how it's supposed to be done. We're supposed to hold ourselves to a certain standard, and people are supposed to follow that standard. We're the Way Shower. We show people how we're supposed to live on this new earth, this new dimension that we just, are embarking on. And this new 888 portal, this Lionsgate portal is going to be so powerful because it's going to, bring all your manifestations into fruition. This is why it's so powerful. That's why stuff is starting to, shake at this time. Because, the ground shaking, the foundations of this old world is shaking. You know what I'm saying? And we're going into this new path, this new earth that is going to be so beautiful. And it's going to give us this number 2, the next card, the inner peace. That's what we want. Inner peace. Inner peace. And anything that is trying to disturb your inner peace doesn't need to be in your energy. So it says, angelic guardians surround you. You are being held in harmony and divine grace. I'm going to say that again. Angelic guardians are surrounding you. You are being held in harmony and divine grace. So the angels is around you right now. The angels is telling you, you know what I'm saying? We got you. We're going to make sure that everything happens in your favor. Everything is going to happen in your favor because you're in harmony and you're dealing with things with grace. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with things with poise. You're using your head. You're using your intuition. You're trusting yourself, and you're able to cultivate that inner peace that nobody else can bring. Nobody can bring you inner peace. Nobody can make you peaceful. You just have to have peace. You have to build that, and it will definitely, when you build that peace, nobody can take it away from you. Nobody can take it away from you. So let's see what I'm gonna get some angel numbers and a couple cards from the I See World deck to just see any other last messages that we're gonna get. Okay. Ooh. I got the 9 and the 99. So 999 might be significant for you at this time. So the number 9 says, I am compassionate. It says, it's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you're a being of service. So that's right there is giving you the blueprint to your peace. The peace of your soul is being in servitude. Being in service to others is going to be how that's compassion, is being in service to others. You know what I'm saying? And this is what the Most High is saying is the highest thing that we could do as far as, deeds is being in service. Being in service to others. So whatever your dream might do, whatever your dream might, compile of it's telling you that, when you're being in service, that whatever dream, whatever thing that God has you doing right now, it has to be in service to others in order for it to be, bring peace to you. You know what I'm saying? So the number 99, it says, it is time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life, and that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I am courageous. We got to be courageous at this time. We got to be courageous. We got to work on it. We got to come to the realization of our soul mission. We got to, we got to have a higher purpose. We have a higher purpose in this life. We have to figure out what that is. We have to remember. We have to remember what we're here for. I'm going to get some last few cards out of this deck, and I'm going to close it down. Don't let nobody, take you out your dreams, man. Don't let nobody tell you worth less than what you really worth. Because you're the special one. You know what I'm saying? You're the one that that God has been waiting, that God has been hiding in plain sight. You feel me? You're the one that he's getting ready to rise from the ashes like the phoenix. You feel me? Okay. So it says, when I lean on faith, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. I'm going to say that again. I said, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. So we have to have certainty and we have to have faith that everything is working out in our lives, because we have the angels around us. We got the Most High around us. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing for us to be afraid of. There's nothing for us to be afraid of, because the Most High told us that, you know what I'm saying, he's going to do his part. You just got to continue to do yours. And this next card for this final message, it says, in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So we gotta be thinking right. We gotta have a clear mind. We have to ask the Most High and our spiritual team to help us have clarity. Help us have clarity on this path. Because sometimes it might seem like it's dark. You know what I'm saying? It might seem like it's like we can't see. You know what I'm saying? But if we use the energy of love, the light automatically shines. So with that being said, I love you. I thank you for watching this channel. If you like this video, please subscribe. Please like. You know, you can comment whatever you guys, you know, are wanting to do down there. You know, I'm always open to read the comments, and I will answer back whatever questions you might have. You know, I got some other things coming up soon here. You know, hopefully getting a website and things like that. We're going to see what's going on, but I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate everything, every single one of y'all out there. The Most High appreciates you, and so does the angels, the spirit guides, and ancestors. They are saying that love is in the air. Love is coming, and it's going to change the fabric of this world. So if we continue to, you know, unite, continue to do the things that we need to do to, you know, awaken, we got a bright future ahead. So thank you, and peace.